Rasty McGibbon with Ryan Minor Green, head coach of Minot State Women's Division 1. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys, as a number 3, I guess it would be called an upset because you beat the number 2. Tell me about how special the win was today.
You know, I think it was definitely special for us in the terms of how the season went this year. We went 1-4-2 against Midland this year, so they really had us in the regular season. They beat us in the conference semifinals and then went on to win conference. So today's game really meant a lot to us in terms of getting that win, not only to move on to the national tournament championship, but to get that chip off of our shoulder.
When you faced a team so many times, do you think that it enhances what you're able to anticipate? Do you think the preparation's the same as any other game, or how does that work out?
I think our teams know each other, very well. I think the one thing, the more you play each other, the more the tensions rise. Obviously, today's game was very physical. Past game's very physical. So you play each other so much that you expect to know what's going to happen in the game, and really it makes it anyone's game. But at the same time, that there's going to be tensions. It almost turns into a rivalry.
A lot of maybe I shouldn't say a lot, but there was a significant amount of time today that was not spent skating 5-on-5. As a coach, does that make it more difficult to really kind of stick to the game plan because you're either on the kill or on the power play?
It does. Our hope was that we would stay out of the box today. Unfortunately, we caught a few penalties towards the second period and end of the game. Now, they always say special teams always wins games, and so it was a low-scoring game, but our penalty kill was perfect tonight, and ultimately that's what won us the game tonight. So.
If I had talked to you this morning or yesterday, before the game, and I would have said, what do you think the goal differential would be in today's game? If I'd say, okay, you guys are going to win, what do you think the goal differential? Would you have anticipated it would just be one goal?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Tell me the feeling, for yourself in a battle like this when you guys were able to get the goal with Sydney scoring.
Yeah, so Sid obviously had a breakaway in the second period and kind of whiffed on it and came to the bench, and she looked a little defeated, and honestly the team picked her up, and she turns around the next period and puts the puck in the back of the net, and obviously redemption for her. But that feeling of just getting ahead almost sealed the deal for me. Obviously there was still about 10 minutes left in the game to work, but giving us that edge kind of really pushed us forward.
You guys actually, speaking of penalties, you ended the game on the kill, right? So you guys really pushing through. Talk about pushing through. Your goaltender casting a shutout against a team which definitely knows how to put the puck in the net. Talk to me a little bit about goaltending for yourself and the team.
Yeah, so obviously this year we've had 2 goalies, Haley Beaver, Jordan Vonko, have been kind of our 1A, 1B this year. Both of them have been terrific for us, and it got to the point in the season where I had to pick one or the other. Obviously a very tough decision. I chose to go with Haley today, and it worked out in our favor. Now, if I would have went with Jordan, we would have had that same outcome, but you have to make, as a choice, you have to make, or as a coach, you have to make a choice, and it worked out in our favor.
Any special preparation that'll go on over the next 12 to 18 hours as you prepare for the national championship game?
No, I think the big thing's just going to be rest and recovery. This is our 3rd game now. We got one more tomorrow, and it's going to be a matter of hydrating, getting a good meal in us, and just finding out who we play. We played both of these teams this year, so we kind of know what to expect. And at the end of the day, it's really going to come down to who works harder.
Yeah. Ryan, well, thanks so much for this, and congratulations on the upset today, and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in the championship game.
Thanks, Rusty.
This is Ryan Minor Green, head coach, Women's Division 1 at Minot State.